Hello and welcome to another episode of Transportation Matters. Today we're here to talk about three very Canadian topics: trucks, winter weather, and beer. If you turn to your local news channel over the past couple of weeks, chances are you heard about Challenger Motor Freight's bigger-than-life beer run. Challenger teamed up with Molson-Coors to transport 6 massive beer tanks by road from the Port of Hamilton to Molson's brewery in the north end of Toronto. Each of the 6 fermenting tanks measured 150 feet in length, weighing in at more than 44 tons. Once installed, officials say they will represent a 20% increase in capacity at the Toronto brewery. Combined, the 6 tanks can hold up to 5.86 million bottles of beer. With more on what this means for Molson, let's hear from Kathy Noonan, Chief Supply Chain Officer for Molson-Coors Canada.
Well, it's really exciting for the Toronto brewery. We're celebrating our 50th year in 2011. And these tanks represent a significant infrastructure investment and will help us increase our brewing capacity by 20%.
The move also coincided with a new product launch at the brewery.
Well, we're really excited to be launching a new brand in Ontario and across the West called Molson M, a microcarbonated lager, and that's a really exciting brand for us.
The tanks were purchased from a manufacturer in Germany, and Molson-Coors called upon Challenger to handle the Canadian portion of the trip, along with assistance from a pair of other carriers. Because of the height of the tanks, Challenger required utility crews to remove power lines as the slow-moving convoy wormed its way from Hamilton to Toronto over the course of 10 nights. The 6 oversized beer vats were hauled aboard hydraulic platform trailers with as many as 16 axles. All the work was done between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. to avoid traffic and minimize disruptions. Though when the convoy was parked during daylight hours, the public certainly showed a keen interest. In the end, the move took twice as long as originally planned, due to a snow day that kept the trucks idle and some frigid weather that made work difficult for utility crews. Once the move was completed this week, the folks at Molson wasted no time in putting the 6 tanks to use, with installation work well underway at time of interview.
Today is an amazing milestone for the project. We finally have the tanks on site and we've started rigging them, and it's going so well. We already have 3 installed, and we're looking at getting all 6 installed by the end of the day. So it's going much faster than expected.
Officials say the project was one of the largest over-the-road convoys ever performed in Ontario and involved 70 stakeholders and 5 police divisions taking part. Enjoying a cold one on a cold afternoon, this is Adam Ludlow for Transportation Matters.